Welcome to a Mindfulness of Tea practice. In this exercise, we will be bringing our awareness to a cup of tea and showing how in everyday actions we can enhance our skill of mindfulness. Begin by making yourself a cup of tea of your choice and allowing it to be at a comfortable temperature before commencing. And then, when you're ready, find a comfortable place to sit and place the cup of tea in front of you. Now let's begin. Firstly, I just want you to look at the tea. Describe to yourself what you can see. Look inside the cup. What does the liquid look like? Notice any colours you can see. What colours are they? What shade are the colours? Are they bright, dark, or dull? Take a moment to describe the colour to yourself as if you had never seen this colour before. You might also notice the liquid moving or shifting in the cup. And without judgment or evaluation, just take note of what you can see. Just by looking at the tea, without touching or tasting it, what else can you notice about it? And now I want you to place your hands around the outside of the cup. Have you ever felt a cup of tea like this before? What does it feel like in your hands? What sensations can you notice in your hands? Is it hot or warm? Or is the cup cold? Just notice the temperature of the cup without judgment or evaluation. Just noticing what it feels like and what sensations you can feel in your hands. Now bring the cup up closer to your face. Notice what it feels like to have the cup of tea close to your face. Can you feel the steam as it touches your face? What does that feel like? Describe to yourself what that experience is like, as if you have never felt that before. And then notice the sensations on your face as you focus all your attention and awareness on the cup of tea in your hands. And blow into the cup and then feel the steam rise up into your face. Describing to yourself what that feels like and what sensations are around. Now I want you to smell it and take a good long whiff of the tea. What does it smell like? Describe the smell to yourself in your mind and describe it as if you have never smelt anything like it before. Don't judge the smell, whether it's nice or not. Just notice what the smell is observing the sensations in your nose and describing what it's like to have that smell right now in this present moment. Now, as you do this exercise, you may notice your mind wandering. This is normal for our minds to do. See if you can notice where your mind has wandered, what thoughts it has wandered to, and thank your mind for that thought, and then gently bring it back to the tea and the smell of the tea and the sensations that are around when you focus on the tea and this experience in this present moment. And now I want you to taste the tea in front of you. However, I don't want you to just put it in your mouth and swallow. I want you to take a sip and hold it in your mouth. Notice how the liquid feels in your mouth. Notice the sensations that you are experiencing in your mouth. Describe in your mind what it feels like in your mouth. Is it warm or hot? How does it feel on your cheeks and tongue? Really pay attention to the sensations in your mouth as you drink your tea. Paying attention to the sensation of your lips, noticing your teeth, the sensations on your cheeks, and the sensations happening for your tongue. And see if you can really focus on all of those sensations. Now, before I ask you to swallow the tea, I want you to pay attention to how the liquid feels as it moves down your throat when you do. Notice the sensations as it moves down your throat and then into your stomach. And notice what sensations are around as you do this. And as before, notice if your mind is wandering away from the sensations in your mouth. Where is your mind wandering to? And is it wandering to thoughts or memories, or perhaps to thoughts or judgments about this exercise? And just notice each thought that comes up, noting it as just a thought, and then gently bring your attention back to the sensations you are experiencing. Now I want you to take another mouthful of tea. And this time I want you to focus on the flavour in your mouth. I want you to really focus on how the tea tastes. What flavours are around. Describe those flavours to yourself as if you've never tasted them before. Really focus on the flavours. Move the liquid around in your mouth, and with a curiosity about the different flavours that you can identify. Having the tea in your mouth and being really aware. And again, be aware of any thoughts that might come up as you're doing this, any memories that might come up. And see if you can not let your mind be taken away by these thoughts, but instead just noticing them, noting them as thoughts, and then returning your focus back to the tastes in your mouth, the flavours in your mouth. And if you notice yourself judging or evaluating the flavours of the tea, for example, thinking, I don't like this tea, just see if you can notice that thought that your mind is telling you. And see if you can gently bring your focus back to the sensation of having the tea in your mouth and how it feels on your tongue and how it tastes. And now you can swallow the mouthful of tea. And now that you've swallowed it, I want you to continue to bring awareness to your mouth. Are there any sensations still in your mouth? Are there any flavours in your mouth that you're aware of? You might wish to move your tongue around in your mouth, noticing any sensations or tastes that could be around. And continue to bring your focus and awareness to those sensations in your mouth now that you've swallowed the tea. And now we've come to the end of the Mindfulness of Tea practice. And I want you to gently take your focus away from your mouth, away from the tea, and then gently returning your focus back to yourself in the room. And as you sit and perhaps go on to continue to drink the rest of your cup of tea, I wonder whether you might notice a heightened awareness of the sensations that you are experiencing as you drink. And then let yourself gently return to your day.